this is going to be a short video. A short video. Been busy doing a few things, but I wanted to touch base. Thank you for subscribing to us on Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. And also subscribing to us on Oduduwa TV Radio. We are very, very grateful. As you know, we are trying to build Citizen AY on YouTube because Facebook are playing a lot of games. So please do understand us, do bear with us as we go through this change, because it's very important that we make this change and make it work, because we've been frustrated and oppressed. So this video, good evening. If you're joining us, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. As you're coming in, give us a thumbs up on Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. And also, we thank you for subscribing to our sister platform, Oduduwa TV Radio. Thank you very much. Now, a quick one. This is a bit like a 5-minute video. Good evening to you. As you're coming in, please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Quick one. This is going to be a quick one. Basically, what we're trying to do is to make us know that the move whereby they are making Tinubu and Osinbajo to compete. They're not going to compete and contest in the same elections. It is a classic divide and rule ploy. It's a divide and rule. And this is why we can no longer continue to support one Nigeria. The fact that they are now getting Tinubu and Osinbajo, who are close people, to fight each other, to prove their allegiance. All of this is about proving their allegiance to the Fulani Caliphate. Good evening to you all. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please, as you're coming in, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Help us share the broadcast when you watch it later on. But basically, I will come back and talk about this later on. Maybe later on, if not tonight, but tomorrow. I've been very, very busy. But I wanted to just touch base on a few things. I might be here for no more than 5 minutes, but I'll come back and continue this later on. But I want you also to know that the Tinubu versus Osinbajo is a clear case of divide and rule tactics. They know that the two of them have got support. And they know that if they were to stand together and do everything, it's going to be difficult for them to be able to continue to dominate in their own mind. Keep in mind, we want to go away. What I'm saying to you all is for you all to understand that the fact that they are getting them to compete against each other is clear evidence of divide and rule tactic. The very thing that we need to get away from. That is why we have to go for Yoruba Nation. Because they are playing a game. They've already decided who is going to be the president. I am telling you, they've already decided who the next president will be. They've decided that. It's all done and dusted. All of this is a game. And don't be surprised. They will do all of this. They will make the Tinubu or whoever the Yoruba, the Southerner is, they'll make him believe he's winning. If you notice now, I will come and talk about this a bit more. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more in a bit more detail. And I'll show you why, in my opinion, we must continue to go for and push for Yoruba Nation, Igbo Nation, Middle Belt. We must continue. And we have to go for referendum now. Because the game they are playing is the same old game. Divide and rule. Same old game of divide and rule. They have played this storybook so many times. They are so confident that nothing will change. They are so sure of themselves that we Southerners will continue to beg them for what is already ours. This is ours. What you see in here, what you see, the things, the resources in our land is ours. But we are being made to think that by begging them, we've been forced to believe that the only solution we have is to beg. And we must say no more. We must say no more. And the best way to say no more is to go for a referendum now. We cannot continue to be believing in the lies that they've told us. Oh, yes, you're this. Oh, yes, you're that. Oh, yes, we will promise you road. 20 years now, 22 years, no roads, no water, no light, no schools, no bridges, no healthcare, no nothing. So that's why I am saying the Tinubu and Osinbajo, what they've engineered. And make no mistake, The two of them are going for it because you heard Tinubu said, "I haven't got a grown enough son to contest for an for an election to contest." So he's clearly upset, and they are playing a game. They've decided, the Fulanis, we need to break the back of this thing once and for all. Being in that contraption will not break the back of this oppression. We have got to collectively decide enough is enough. We are going our separate way. I'm just doing something different quickly now. So I came in and I thought I'd talk about this. And I'll come and give you a bit more detail later on about it. But I wanted to just touch base on this so that we understand that a game is being played. They're playing so many different games. They are playing so many different games. In the South, they are playing so many games. They are bringing in, if you notice, Carlos, Ojus, or Peter Obi, all of them, they are telling them to contest. Making them believe, oh yes, to want us to believe that the South now will be the president. But I'm here to tell you that the game will be, if we allow this election to hold, a Fulani man will be the next president. A Fulani man will be the next president. Make no doubt about that. Be in no doubt about that. So all of what they are doing now, oh, we want the next person to be president. We want the next man to be Southerner. It's time for this. No, it's a game. They are playing a game. And we have got to stop playing a game, because the game they are playing is ruining the lives of the coming generations of Middle Beltans and Southerners. And we have got to say enough of it. And to those who want to continue to support this injustice, those Southerners and Middle Beltans who continue to support this injustice, where 142 Benue people were killed just yesterday or the day before. 142. And you have the temerity to talk about elections. You have the temerity to... People's lives are being lost every day. And those are the ones that we even know of. Those are the ones we even know of. What about the ones we don't know? What about the ones that are being killed on a daily basis? I heard that there's some killings going on in Indewi. There are places, so many killings going on. Our focus should not be any elections. Our focus should be the survival of the Middle Beltans, Igbos, and Yorubas. That should be our focus. So I'm urging you, if you're watching this, I'm urging you, please, what we need to do above all else now, I'm holding the video this thing by hand because I'm having to, I need to go somewhere, but I will come back later on. But what I want us to, above all else, I may go at this broadcast at a short time, at a short notice, but what I want us all to do now, to know, is this. All of those elections, it is a fraud, it is deceit, it is divide and rule tactics. And above all else, how you will know that this is a fraud? People are being killed, and yet people are talking about elections. In a sane country, the first priority would be to stop the killings. In a sane country, the first priority, they would postpone any elections. Make sure that the safety and the security of the people, which should be the primary responsibility of government, is their priority. They would hold any elections, and they would go for a referendum right now to hear the voice of the people. But you can see that they're not interested in the voice of the people. They do not care. They do not care. Please, as you're watching, as you're coming in, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Citizen AY, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification button so that when Citizen AY comes on live, you can hear us. On this platform, we will genuinely be speaking. We're speaking mostly Yoruba, in English. You might see some programs that comes in Yoruba, but likely it's going to be in English so that we can reach Middle Beltans, Igbos, and Yorubas alike.